St Shane Park Clonus was the venue today for Tyrone's third game in the McKenna Cup. Tyrone running out comfortable winners on a final scoreline of Tyrone 1-11, Antrim 0-7. Fine performances from man of the match Ronan McNabb, returning players Justin McMahon, Barry Tierney. Also fine performances from Padraig McNulty, Sean Kavanagh, and the all-important goal from Kyle Coney. Afterwards, Justin McMahon had this to say.
Nice to get playing a game now, I suppose, after the tail end of last year now, but at the same time, you know, we probably wouldn't be too impressed with the way we performed today now. You'd have to say probably Antrim looked the better team for a good part of that game, and probably missed a lot of chances, so, you know, coming out of today, you know, we've a lot of work to do, to be honest.
And a much more sort of a high-pitched type of game coming up on Wednesday night against Armagh, second game of the season against them.
Yeah, definitely. I suppose if the first game is anything to go by, it's going to be something of the same, you know, and, you know, I'm sure Armagh, having played another couple of games behind them as well, will be better again, so, you know, it makes for an interesting game, but we would have to say that our performance today just wouldn't be anywhere near good enough to put it up against Armagh. We're going to have to do something over the next couple of days to get ready for it.
In terms of positives, Justin, what do you see as positives from this afternoon?
I suppose the positives, maybe it was an opportunity for other fellas to come in.
A lot of changes there. Like,
yeah, to come in and get a bit of game time. And I suppose maybe getting to play in those conditions, you know, it was difficult, but at the same time, you know, our first touch maybe at times for both teams there wasn't great there, but I suppose that gives you good practice maybe for maybe conditions as the year goes on, you know, and being ready for it. But, you know, that was probably the only positives you could maybe take out of the game today. I'm sure for a spectator's point of view it wasn't the best game to watch, but, you know, just got the win and that was it.
Yeah, well, it wanted, you know, where we play sort of thing, that didn't help the situation.
Well, I suppose there was maybe yesterday you were unsure where it was going to be played, and I suppose it was in a position it needed to be played today. And I suppose the other positive is maybe getting an opportunity to play in Clonus, you know, especially for maybe fellas that haven't played here, you know, at senior level. You know, you'd have to look at that and say definitely that's something to take from it. You know, because you never know when you can be here later on in the year.
Yeah, well, Mickey's very keen on doing well in the McKenna Cup, and this has been another good run in the McKenna Cup, at least guaranteed the 4 games out of it.
Yeah.
The National League's not particularly far away. There's a lot of Ulster teams in the National League. It's shaping up to be an interesting situation.
Definitely, you know, I suppose that's what the McKenna Cup is all about. You know, it really is preparation for the league, and I suppose the way the league is now, it's so competitive. And, you know, it's played at such a high pace and a high intensity, and, you know, you really have to be ready going into the first game. And I suppose we would look at the McKenna Cup and look at it as an opportunity maybe to get as many games as possible, you know, to help us in our preparations. And, you know, we've managed to do that, and hopefully after Wednesday night, you know, whatever way that may go, you know, hopefully it can stand us come a couple of weeks time.
Yeah, and the fact that they're trying to do the challenge game situation, you know, these games have got to be, you've got to really capitalise, grasp it with both hands and make the most of it. But there are players who, as old, like Joe and so on, others who will be involved in the league at this stage, who haven't had any game time, you know, does that have a bearing?
Well, I suppose like Joe and maybe players like that.
Too cold for Joe at the moment?
Someone says he's a sunshine player, alright, but no, and I suppose, you know, you'd look at that and say, first, you know, the players that have come in and performed very well and had a great start to the season, you know, and again the league, you know, is an opportunity maybe to sort of bed your way back into the team as well, or into the panel and so on. But you know, you have training there as well, and, you know, you try and look at training and keep it as intense as possible, and you know, hopefully that can prepare the panel in general and sort of keep players sort of focused as they come to the game situation, you know. So you know, definitely the league it's going to be very tough, and there's no tougher game than Monaghan, and we would probably look at today and you'd have to say, you know, that just wouldn't be good enough when you come up against Monaghan, because the quality they've shown, I suppose, last year and the last couple of years, you know, and this year again, you know, they're top side, and you're just going to have to play very well against them.
Yeah, and league, I mean, survival in the league is going to be very, very important. As I say, so many local derbies, but the big games at home, the Cork, the Kerry, the Dublin, and all the rest. But you know, points are going to be very, very difficult to come by.
Yeah, I suppose you have to look at your home games and really target them and try and get results at home. I suppose last year we were we weren't great on the road. I suppose we were right at Cork and Kerry, although we did have a better day out with Cork. But no, definitely home performance is going to be very important, and we just have to be ready for it.
From your own point of view, Justin, it's a long time since you've gone so long injury free. How have you managed that? Are you doing anything different to sort of keep yourself right?
Well, I suppose it's just maybe the run of the club was a great opportunity, last year, and getting to play plenty of games with them. I think you're chatting maybe up to 10 games. It will sort of come up towards the end of the year. Hopefully I can stand this time of year, and sure, who knows, you try and put the work in as much as you can off the pitch, and hope things go well for you in training, and try and bring that into the match. And so far so good, and just hopefully you can just continue just to compete to try and get on there.
You miss a lot of football, in early season, and then you've been playing catch up with Tyrone in a few seasons. I mean, I'm sure that's been a difficult situation for yourself.
Yeah, I suppose you look at it now, the way the game's going, you need to be kind of hitting the ground early in the season, and I suppose you would like to think the work that goes on now will keep you well prepared for later on in the year. But sure, here you just do what you can, and as I say, there's fellas there in the panel is going well, and training and keep you pushing you on. And it was the same with our club towards the end of last year. It was good to have a big panel and sort of keep each other pushed on, and hopefully we can do that this year.
Sure, you're playing in the McKenna Cup and league to look forward. I'm sure you're looking forward to just a long run with Tyrone and injury free and a lot of games.
Aye, definitely. I suppose that's what it's about at the end of the day. That's what's seen at the end of the day when you're out playing and you're playing competitive football out in matches like that. That's what it's about, and as I say, hopefully just keep training and keep working hard and just be in contention to get on there.